fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7.
Let's go now. 8, read. 54, right, 54. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Hey, 2. Right there, 54, right there, go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert, quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
X3, 218, jump, spin.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best.
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Big Ed. 50, yellow. Mike 54. 6-man. Check curls. Hey, watch that. Check his eye.
On 2nd down now. It's Grant. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Let's see what you got. Hey, Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's a party now.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Let's go one more. Check three, check three, check three.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it second and goal. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
I'm here all day. Jam, 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 jam. Slam, slam, slam. Hey, alert 3.
On second and goal, Mahomes buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Here we go, here we go. Check. 15, 15. Hot, hot.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yellow. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. No gain on this defense. No gain. Check 37. Check 37.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
They'll
run with Muhammad, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, lock it. Go, go. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They will run with Grant. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendencies.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Panthers have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Hey, Hayward! 56 is the mic.
Following the fumble recovery, Herbert, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw here's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 31, check 31, check 43. Rock it. Check 26, check 26. Deep grip.
From the gun, Herbert eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Come on now, let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. He don't know no better. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Yellow. Hey, watch your leg. Shoot. Under 10. 10.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins, 48 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Jones. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert is going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Strip that ball. Quick that, quick that.
Go on.
Check. 49, check 49, check 49.
Hey, echo. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
Hey, turn it up. Whip.
On first down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Mike,
Fight on these two. I'm going.
watch left. He's tight right there. 4 down.
Hey, color.
Watch the twins. Slam. Tight dog.
From the gun, it's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Butker able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken very short.
Come on, fellas.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Operating from the gun. Herbert over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And, off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
54 is Mike. Boom, fellas, let's go. 54. Silver. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Attack.
That's the pass. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I'm coming after you. Check 50. Bang.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Kill.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. This is caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
54. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. 25.
They'll try again with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Ronald Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
56 to Mott, boys. 56. Check 56. I got it.
5.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. I got one.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
There we go.
Yellow. I go low.
54. 54. Here we go.
Easy.
Check. Under crunch.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been a long day for you.
On 2nd down now. It's Grant. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, yellow, yellow. Light
54. All day, every
yellow.
any day. Alert flare. Check. Fresno.
Working from the gun, Mahomes steps away to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
Get it, boy.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. On first down, Herbert flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Hey, wahoo!
56, Mike, 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, open man is Samuel, complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
10 Lobo.
Right there, 56.
Topper! Hey, Sam up!
Alert 3. He's checking. Crash. Check.
From the gun, Herbert escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On fourth down, Herbert. And this is caught. He hits more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. On first down, Muhammad. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Zoo. Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. It's complete to Williams. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on third down. Herbert got a man. It's right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Herbert. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Panthers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be third and a mile.
Hey.
From the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And he's going to go down again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Attack!
Running right, Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Grant. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the safety creep. No.
Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. The distance was never the question there, but he gets a friendly bounce to carry that thing through the uprights.
Yeah, and when you're trying to hit from 50-plus, you got to expect the ball's going to slide one way or the other. So he's pretty fortunate there that he's able to bank this one in.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and 4. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Go!
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, he finds Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be from 49 yards out. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout. But still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points. And this